G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and Southern Cross Station. We're back, continuing on with our farming exploits. All right, let's get into it. We're in the third day of March. We went an extra day. We actually finished collecting all the grass off the grass fields. Otherwise, we'd be there all afternoon just doing videos on grass collection. And I know that's not necessarily be all and end all for many of you, although we do enjoy doing the grass work. So anyway, that's all now been done. So if we have a look at our fields, our grass fields here, field 20, this little field here, CP1, CP2, and this little part here, and our newly planted field here are all in our grass ready to go. Now, this does need to be rolled, which is fine. We're going to need to get down there and give that a rolling. We finished rolling field 7 and field 17, potatoes and sunflowers accordingly. Field 12 and field 4, as we said, we're going to be planted with sorghum and soybeans in April. So we've got another day or two to wait for that. But in the meantime, we're going to set up these grass fields again. So I need to put some lime down here in field 20. I then need to plough this in and connect this into field 20. Plough this, plough this, plough this, and plough this, and join these two together. And then we need to roll that. So without further ado, let's go down. We're going to get this guy rolling. Get it rolling. We're going to get this guy rolling the grass field so we can let him go autonomously or with an AI, and let that happen. And then hopefully it's in a growth stage we can do that. Anyway, we'll see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here. We're going to spread the lime on this field. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to plough it in first, and I'll spread some lime, and then we'll seed it. So that'll be okay. All right, so I'm going to fly over the bridge. Oh. Almost a disaster to start the episode. All right, wow, what's that? Hey, speaking of disasters, don't forget to press the like button if you do like the episode. Or you do just like the channel, because it helps us out a heap. So please consider doing that. It would certainly help us out a lot. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, because we are on the road to 5,000 subs, and I'd love to have you help us get there. So let's see if we can get there. All right, let's get going onto this again. So this is the field here off the right-hand side. As you can see here, the seeder and the mower and the big cougar are still here. Haven't put any of that away, but we'll take that away while after we get this guy going here. So, I don't know if this is going to give me a roll state, because this is a grass roller, so it's particularly for the roller, for rolling of grass fields when they've established. So let's just see. I don't think it will for some reason, but we'll give it a go. I don't think it is. Right, so we're just going to go to there, and quick as a flash. No, it hasn't done it. Right, that's okay. Not a problem. We're just going to leave him there, because when it does get to the next growth stage, then we'll roll it. So I'll just leave him there ready to go. All right, take these guys back to the farm, and then what we'll do is we will head on over and deal with the other grass field with ploughing it in. All right. I'm going to move you up onto the right, near the road. Okay, thank you. Get you on a follow course. Oh, it helps if I bring that up, because I'm... There we go. Right. There we go. Yep, cool. Right, I've got the UI off. I'm not watching what's going on, obviously, I'm not seeing what's happening. But anyway, that's cool now, so let's go. So yes, we finished putting all the grass into the silage fermenter and the grass dryer, and that's all well and truly off and running. So there's about 600,000 grass in the hay dryer. Oh me. And about 400,000 in the silage fermenter. So that's going to get all that up and running quickly and effectively. So I'm just going to take these around to the main farm. I'm not going to put them away. I'll just leave them in the yard. We'll put them away a little bit later. I mean, what's new? Hey, we'll just leave it in the middle of the yard. All right. So, sounds like my kids' bedrooms. All right. So we'll take these around, put these away, and then we'll head on out with the big John Deere plough, and we'll make short work of that that ploughing job. Going to bring them in here out of the way. Alright, we'll turn him off. I actually might use this one to do the ploughing, to be honest. So let's go over here and grab one of the ploughs. Off we go. Simple as that. This is a brand new. I haven't used this one yet. I bought 3 of them and I've only used 1 of them, I think, or 2 of them, maybe. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to plough this generally around the field, and then I'm also going to plough in and turn on the create field mode, so as we can actually join the fields up. I'm just going to go through, get the edges formed up for the current field as it currently is, and then add the extra in. And then we'll do a course by course for it to plough the whole thing. I have also removed those trees. Did I remove the trees on here? I did. I also removed them on the other grass fields too down south, in preparation. So no, I haven't removed the tree. I do have to remove the tree, because remember we did say we were going to do that. All right, so we're just going to come around, we're going to plough through here. So obviously once we do this, we're going to lime, we're going to de-stone, all that sort of stuff, and then plant. Now, I did want to smooth this off a bit too, but I can do that a little bit later. I'm just going to leave it there as it is for now. Just coming through. I'll define my edges coming into this area here, and then I can work out where I'm going to take it in. So for instance here, we'd start sort of heading in that way and defining that. So that's where we come into there. All right, now we're going to raise our plough. Now I'm going to go to the, I think it's Y. Doesn't tell me. Some stuff it tells me, some stuff it doesn't. I'm going to lower again. And you can see now I'm creating a field. So this is what we're going to do. So we come around here and we do this. Now the thing is, the course play will determine that it knows that this is part of that field. So we'll readjust our course and definition, and then basically just redoes the field edges itself, or field itself. So we come around here, although it's already been, it's in a ploughed state. I don't know why this was sort of done as a ploughed state and not joined up or anything. But anyway, that's okay. Right through here. Don't go too far over there. Come on. Join this up through here. And this now actually extends out the field to where we're going to be at the moment. So we gain a bit of extra ploughed land. And then as I'm coming through here, I can sort of smooth this off. Hopefully, if I do it correctly, I can just sort of kick that out a little bit. That's okay. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that part. I'll leave that as it is. Right. There we go. So we got that part done. And then it's going to come through here. I'm going to plough in this area here where there's no grass and no field definition. Alright, so that'll clear that out. Like so. Now that's all done. So now, in fact, what we might do over here, I have got a little bit of extra land that I haven't actually captured. So what we might do is we might just capture that bit of land. There's a little bit of green space through here. So we'll lower. And we'll just start, we'll just bring that in. Now, this is going to be an area, that area right there, probably will have trouble with a windrower or a loading wagon or a baler or whatever else, but that's okay. Bring that around. There we go. Smooth that corner there a little bit just by coming through here. Like what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that entirely. Right, just lower it. Right. And jump out. Right. Tree be gone. You're out of here. That tree. I'm going to get through this tree. There we go. Right. Cool. Get rid of that. And then what we'll do is I'm going to redo that corner. Come back around here. Position myself, lower the plough. Okay, now let's just nice and smooth. I mean, as smooth as we can. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And it won't be perfect, but I mean, you can see sort of what we're getting at and what we're doing. And I mean, I think you've seen me do this before, so it's not really so much of a new thing. But some of you may not have seen it. But by you doing this. So basically we've turned the, what is it? Plough new field or whatever the hell it's called, mode. Yes, let's straighten all that up and that's that done. There we go. Right, so that's that sorted. So now that gives us a little bit extra through there. We'll go over here and see how things are over here. I don't think there's any adjustments here other than removing this tree. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to move it. Bugger it. Let's get rid of it. Out of there. Right. So there we go. So now that's fixed all that. All right. So now what we should have is all this area should come up in a course that we've ploughed and is previously part of this field. So let's just see what happens. So what we should do is when we now pick up a course, I'm going to set up course, it should pick up all that new boundary through there and that boundary over there. So let's see if it's worked. So we're going to go here, saving content. Yeah, thanks very much. Right, we're going to go into here. And this is our course. So this is where we've ploughed. So we expect the course play to find this as the field. Okay. Let's see if it works. There we go. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Picked it all up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm going to start here. Open, close my course generator. Oh, actually, no, first thing I need to do is I need to go, Y and make sure I'm not going to be ploughing Let's just test here where I can afford to test it, because you don't want to be creating, and see now it's not going through that non-field area. So we've turned off the define new field, and that's working fine. So that's cool. Happy with that. Right, so now we can go back into setting up our courseplay course. So again, create the job. There we go. There's the field. Yes. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Right, that time it's picked it up. In there, it had picked up a gap in there. But anyway, we'll see if this works. First waypoint. Open close course generator. Number of headlands. 2 headlands will be fine. Sharp. No, we want to do smooth, I think it is. I keep getting these mixed up. Create the field work. Let's see if it puts it everywhere through here. It's thinking about it. Still thinking. Means I would tend to say there's something not quite right in there. It's not quite got an edge, a full edge. Or its definition isn't quite right. And we may well have locked it up. So if we have, we'll be right back. Okay, so we restarted and we changed it. So what I think happened with that is if we go into course play, the settings I had for my other fields to do a nice parallel, either north, south, or east, west run, I had it set to manual, but it had cleared out one of the settings, so it wasn't really well defined. So now I've just reset that and it seems to have picked it up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get him running. So first waypoint and start. He'll fold up, he'll travel a few meters over here, and then he'll start. It's effectively what's going to happen. So we'll see how he goes. But it should work. He goes, he's heading round. Now starts to unfold, I mean. That'll be fine. It'll work. That's good. Gets himself in position. And away he goes. There you go. And so this is now going to go through and he's going to plough this nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually follow him and de-stone. Instead of using an AI, we're just going to go do it ourselves. Why not, he says. All right. So clear that course off and clear that. And let's go. I'm going to take the Kubota out. And he's going to power up the stone picker. We'll just follow around. Although I was going to lime it first, but that doesn't matter. We can lime it after we do the stones, and then plow. Seed it in. Seed the lime in. That will work just as well. All right. There you go. We'll be a lot quicker than the plough, but that's okay. We've got to do more laps because we're not as wide as the plough itself, so that's okay. We'll manage to deal with that. There you go. As you can see, he's doing a good job so far. He's following where I came through before. It's exactly what we expect. That this edge has actually been defined by the map maker, so that's fine, and then he'll follow through the new section that we ploughed in as part of that course. It's just what we want. We want it to be nice and smooth, preferably avoiding any trees. That tree there might have to go. times. Nice, nice, nice. This will work well. Excellent. So, there you go. That's all tickety-boo. After a little bit of a cut. Probably got to smooth that little area there, but that's okay. Putting up any rocks through here, which is interesting. Oh, there's one. But this was ploughed more recently too, so I mean obviously to join it all up, so that may be the reason why we're not seeing so many stones through this particular area. And then when we get through the what was the field proper, just through up through here in this bend a little bit, then it should start throwing them out again. And, there we go, as expected. Just a couple there, but it's okay. Cutting it fine with these trees, that's for sure. Precision, pure precision. There we go. Swinging out, cut that very, very fine with that tree. He's getting the job done. I mean, that's the important thing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as we get the job done without any major issues, that'd be good. And obviously we're going to rinse repeat this sort of process with the field down south. I'll probably do that off camera, as in ploughing it and joining it in. And then we'll just de-stone it and prep it with lime or whatever else we need to on camera from there. So that'll be what we do with that. Now I'm going to now fix that disaster with all that. I'm going to bring my time back up to 15 to make up for the time we've lost, and we'll be good to go down with that. All right. Now I did say in the previous episode too, we were mowing all the grass. Those areas where it missed the windrowing or the mowing or whatever else would be smooth. And I have gone through and smoothed those areas. Not dramatically, just enough. Oh, where are you going? No, you're supposed to be smooth. You're not supposed to be doing reverse turns. Where the hell are you going? It's not that tight of a turn, you monkey. Seriously. What are you doing? What are you doing? You are so bizarre. Right, I'm going to have to fix this corner up, because that's just... I can't fathom what he's doing there. That's just... What? I don't know why. I really don't. I've not seen it do that before in ploughing this. Anyway, we'll certainly come through. We'll fix this corner up, and that won't be a problem. In fact, I can do that. In fact, I can do that very easily just with using the paint tool. So we'll round that corner off a little bit. But apart from that, he's doing quite well. I mean, we could have set this up to do a follow me as well, and then put an offset in so it makes sure it lines up on the left-hand side. But the problem with that would be in the second, well, it's not, there's only one header row, but doing the up-downs, it would always be offset and we'd have to come back and tidy it all up eventually anyway. So doing it this way, we'll just follow him round for the first header row. He'll then go on and continue doing his up-downs. We'll start doing up-downs and then we'll continue on to the other half of the header row. And then we'll follow it behind with his up-downs. So that's what we'll do. And we've almost finished his header row. Little section down through here, there's little isthmus. And like I said, we'll come in, we'll lime it all. Here he goes. One lap done. Woohoo! So he'll swing. He'll actually go down the end here. I think he's going to start down the end to do his up downs, but we'll just motor past him once he turns off, and then we'll continue on. So now he's going to do that. I'm going to have to tidy up behind him because he's going to bring fresh stones to the surface that we've just de-stoned. And that's one of the problems we'll have actually, is he will do that around this corner a little bit, around these turns. I just hope that he can actually do his turn as well without stuffing up with only having one hedgerow. We're going to go past him and we'll clean all that other mess up a little bit later. So as you can see there, we may have to do another run around the hedgerows, but that's okay. We'll go and power on through this. We'll get this done really quick and then we'll catch up to him again, I'm sure. All right. There we go. Where it stops, nobody will know. Oh, we'll know where we'll stop. We're out of fuel. But you can sort of see where we're headed with all this. Okay, tighter turn here. Alright, so we'll go through here. How's he going? Oh, he did the turn alright, he hasn't got caught up, so that's okay. As long as he doesn't get caught up on anything, that'll be okay. We can manage that. Go. But that is going to be the end of this episode. So what we'll do is we'll continue on with this game day. We'll continue ploughing in this field. We'll probably leave the other field. Like I said, we'll do the merging of the other field as well. In fact, what we'll do is we'll use the rest of this game day to do our field preps, as in preparing these two grass fields, in joining them up and ploughing them. And then in the next episode will come back on the first day of April, which means we'll be busy seeding 2 fields and also continuing to seed and prep our grass fields that are being regenerated. So we'll come back and deal with you in that. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, make sure you press that like button. Like I said before, it really helps out the channel. So we'd really appreciate you pressing that like button. Even if it's not so much for this video, if it's just for the channel itself, it doesn't matter. It helps out heaps. So please consider doing so. If you're not already subscribed to the channel as well, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel, just like this one. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitter, Discord, Facebook, details down below in the description as well. But of course, above all else, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon, back here at Ducksolar Gaming and Southern Cross Station. See you all later. Bye.